Teacher Appreciation Week is here. What better way to show our gratitude than to feature some of the best educators in the Southern Tier? Starting off today is Rachel Smith with the Shenango Bridge Elementary School.
Well, I was pretty shocked. I opened the email over spring break and was shocked to hear from you about it. And then just really honored that I don't even know how I got nominated, if it was one of my students, but just honored that they wanted to take the time to do that and recognize me for that. So just shocked and honored. To me, it's a heavy responsibility, but a great privilege too. Responsibility knowing that I have these little children in my life and I'm in their life. For a whole year, building into them and helping them grow. Look at me, trying to not cry. But also just a great privilege to be able to be with them, and I hope forever be a memory in their life. Growing up in a church, I worked a lot in children's ministry, and I had a lot of adults that were also in my life as role models and just really spoke into my life saying, you're really good with kids. Maybe you should consider that. And I remember going away to school and going towards the business route and just really feeling like this is not for me. And just getting involved in education classes and just really feeling the passion there for doing that. And just, it was everything for me at that point, just recognizing the fact that this is what I needed to do. So that's how it all started, really. I went to Baptist Bible College in Clarks Summit, Pennsylvania. I was moved to change their name to Clarks Summit University. That's where I got my undergrad, and I had one professor there that I will never forget. And I remember going into class one day and everybody was sort of tired and complaining, do we have to do anything today? And she just paused everything and said to us, listen, one day you're going to have a classroom of kids in front of you and they're expecting you to do something with them that day. And you don't get a day off. You don't get to just sit back and say, figure something out. And that just really impacted me and reminded me that they depend on me to be here for them. And so I never forgot her saying that. So it challenges me every day. I think something that I have learned over the years, even after having my own children, is to remember that they're just kids. Sometimes our expectations get very high for them and thinking there's a lot of demands on them and things that they need to meet and accomplish. But to remember that they're just kids and they've got a lot going on in their lives too. Nobody wants schoolwork to be hard. Nobody wants that. And so I need to be patient with them and help them through that. And nobody wants hard things at home going on. But I need to be here to comfort them. And sometimes we just have to lower our expectations and support them where they are and what they need at the time. So I think that's the thing, is just to remember they're just kids. And we're going to work through the things we need to work through to help them out and be the best they can be. I thought about this a lot, and I was just really thinking, what makes me the most proud is seeing them succeed. Success looks different for each of them. All I ever ask of them is to be the best that they can be and do their best. And that's going to look different for each one. Again, the expectations, who can I expect what of, and knowing that about them. And so I think to see them do what I've asked them to do and find success in that, that makes me the most proud of them. I think an important thing for any teacher is to just never stop learning and always try new things with your kids. I just think it's important to stay on top of things and see what's the best practice, what's the best science right now for how to instruct them. Not to always be changing, but to just try to be doing the best for them. And I think that requires us to be up to date on things. So that's one thing. And my other thing is find good colleagues to work with. I think that's the biggest thing for us here, is to be a support for one another. I have a great third grade team. We work well together. We're good support for each other. And I think if you can't find a good team, to be the good team, to really role model that and emulate that for other people and be there for people.